my camera's in the right. No, my camera's mostly in the right spot. Aside from the fact that I'm standing now, so it probably has to go a little bit higher. Hello, everyone. Let's move my mic a bit closer. I quit my job. Technically, I quit my job last week, but 1 week notice, so done with my job now. And Minecraft sounds already playing in the background, so you kind of know what's already happening. We're playing some Minecraft, but it's been a hot minute, and it might not exactly be the Minecraft that you were expecting. Jobless activities for real, going on the unemployment arc. But I think a cow is slaughtering itself on my cactus. Not exactly what the cactus is meant to do. But yeah, we're playing my Alpha Minecraft. We're playing Minecraft so old that you can't throw eggs. Cows seem a little less intelligent. Yeah, so I was playing because I needed to grab some footage for a video, and then I was like, oh, I'm really enjoying this, so I just kind of kept playing. Crazy how that happens. But yeah, so we're in 1.1.2, which is the last update before they added the Nether, and then that's the point where Minecraft starts changing very rapidly. I should probably also turn off the in-game Minecraft music so it doesn't clash with the stream music. But yeah, I just killed myself because I needed to get a specific clip for that video I'm working on. Am I out of wood? No. Well, Tapioca's having a sook outside the door. Let's get her. Let's get her in. Yes, baby. Where are you? Come. You coming? Okay. But it's during work hours, so you gotta... Not even go sit in the corner? You have to do that. She's just pacing around. She's very confused. Hey, baby. You want attention. Yeah, you're getting attention. You don't get a say. You get to be up here now. Hey, Stinky. Was this what you wanted? I don't think so, because you went to run when I went to pick you up. But you've settled. You're not purring, though. Usually you purr when I pick you up. Right? Well, it's just purring a little bit. Okay. You want down? Yeah, you want down. Okay. Off you go. Oh, she got what she wanted. But yeah, so it's gonna fuck around in Minecraft for a bit, just chill. I don't really have anything planned. I got a nice little... How many days do I have off? Week and a half-ish? Where I can just chill. Am I out of stone? Apparently so. Okay, we can go over to what we were working on, which is, I say me. I was doing this in my own time. This is not a collective effort. That's still on the face cam. I do this all the time. Regulars know I've been making that mistake for years. But yeah, started hopping over here. Just building a little mining area. Hey, Mr. Creeper, I don't have a sword to beat you with, so I'm gonna not gonna fuck with that. But yeah, so far, okay, yeah, I had all my stuff in here. That makes more sense. Yeah, streamed a whole game of CS. I remember that. That was real early on. It's a mistake that we all make at some point. I think that's particularly bad. I've definitely done like the first 20 minutes of a stream with my mic muted a couple of times. That's happened a good few. Hey, Rice is probably around for a few of those. What other silly things have I done on stream? I don't know. I think that's the worst one. I've definitely had the wrong window selected, particularly when I was doing a lot of Minecraft stuff. Let's go kill this guy. And a lot of the time I would have my spectator account on the server I was playing on, and so I would sometimes have like tab back into the scene and it would be the spectator view instead of the first person view. Yeah, just maybe a few, just a few. I should probably also put a door here. Hey, let's do that quick. But yeah, vanilla alpha Minecraft has been very refreshing so far. It's very relaxing. It's very calm. It's pleasantly simple. There's not a whole lot going on. I would say actually something that did surprise me. I was gonna grab a shovel, wasn't I? Yeah. Let's grab that. And then do we need anything else? Yeah, it's been refreshingly simple. Mox is OG. Was I streaming back then? 5 years? That might have been like when I first streamed. The like 1 or 2 times I had streamed Minecraft back when I was still living in South Africa, so that's forever ago. But yeah, Alpha Minecraft has been very relaxing because it's very, very simple, very uncomplicated. It's felt foreign enough that like I can't go in and do my typical like Minecraft min-maxing shit. You know, not going straight to making a mob farm or stuff like that. Though I imagine a mob farm would still work reasonably well, but there's also less reason to make a mob farm now. Like, I guess arrows, gunpowder for TNT. Not that I'd have a ton of use for TNT. Thanks for the lurk, Rice. I'll see you around, buddy. But thank you for popping on in. Yeah, I don't know. It's been very nice to just play Minecraft without all the bells and whistles. But yeah, like I said, this was not an intentional nostalgia trip. It was just kind of, I was working on a project and I was like, I need some very specific clips, so let me just go record them myself. And then instead of just playing for the, you know, maybe hour, 2 hours that I needed to do to get the stuff that I wanted, I ended up playing for like 6. And this is my first world, by the way. It's like my second or third, because I think the other one I had was in a snow world, which worked perfectly for the shots I needed for that video, which that's still a while away. But the snow worlds are very depressing, very spooky, which is kind of the point. The spooky was kind of the point. How much do I reveal? I'll just say that there's a video about the liminal space aesthetic. Not strictly about that, but it's a large part of it. But there's going to be a video that involves a lot of exploring liminal spaces and Alpha Minecraft particularly. And let's go back up. We turn the fog all the way down. Yeah, Alpha Minecraft definitely gives liminal space vibes. I also now really like looking back, I understand why I got lost so easily playing Minecraft as a kid, because navigating around the world with your render distance this low, it's really hard to see landmarks or anything. Versus even at like normal render distance, that's like a little difficult. But like, yeah, you can see you got that one there. You can see it on the edge of the screen, the pillars, so I can navigate around. There's no there's an F3 menu, but there's no coordinates on the F3 menu. So it's Yeah, when I describe it as uncomplicated, I do mean very much uncomplicated. It is so simple. This is how I imagine like a casual plays Minecraft without all the crazy ambition and desire to do insanely large projects. Let's make another couple of pickaxes. But there are some like quality of life things that I miss for sure. Being able to shift click, no shift clicking. So inventory management is a little bit more tedious. I thought I would miss having no tooltips more than I do, but I think because the selection of blocks is so simple compared to current Minecraft, I haven't found that like I ever put the wrong block in the wrong place, you know, the wrong block on my hotbar or the wrong block into the wrong chest. And you think about all the different just types of stone that we have in current Minecraft, and even like I think like the stone texture, the gravel texture, andesite, the vanilla polished andesite. When you're playing, particularly with your GUI scale being, I usually play with a smaller one than this, but that's not an option in this version. It's really hard to just like look at your inventory and be like, that's stone, that's andesite, that's yeah, like they all kind of blur together because the detail of the texture is in, you know, such a small space, so they all just look like gray. So same for a lot of the colored blocks. It's kind of hard to tell them apart, which is nice for building because, you know, you can have like all those little micro differences in detail, so you can add that level of depth. But at the same time, yeah, it's a little bit of a nightmare to manage your inventory, which I hope Mojang is working towards. I think that's probably the biggest issue with modded Minecraft is just inventory management, especially if you play modded Minecraft, but that's a modded problem more than a Minecraft problem. But yeah, it's been a very relaxing experience so far. And just nice. I don't know. Turning off the min-maxy part of my brain, which I'll be real, is running all the time, is nice. How long it'll last, I don't know. That's a separate question. I don't know how deep we are. Not that deep. I was gonna say like maybe we should build like a landing at this point and do some caving. Maybe like I'm hearing water. So I think when we hit whatever cave we're digging towards, then we can make a little landing. And that could be our base of operations while we go explore. But yeah, it's got a very simple elegance. So definitely, I think one thing that we take for, or can take for granted, is how fast Minecraft is now. I already got those torches. But modern Minecraft is so fast in comparison. I don't know if tools actually last longer. That's something that I've been wondering that I haven't checked. But it definitely feels like pickaxes, like look how many fucking stone pickaxes I've gone through already. And I feel like maybe that's more an ore distribution thing where getting to iron, even though iron tools don't feel like they last that long either. But getting to iron's kind of difficult. Getting a large supply of iron's not easy. So I don't know, but yeah, it definitely feels like tools don't last very long. The I was saying this earlier at the start of the stream that early Minecraft feels a lot more survivally than modern Minecraft does. Modern Minecraft is very much a sandbox first and a survival game second. Despite having more survival mechanics than you do now. Well, I say now, than you do in old versions of Minecraft. But I think a lot of the newer survival mechanics are much less punishing, I think. Um, that's not to say that I think modern Minecraft is easier. I think actually probably a good bit harder when it comes to the survival side of things. Especially I'm used to playing on hard, right? So I'm used to having my hunger slowly kill me, especially early game when you haven't sorted out a reliable food source. And there's none of that here. You can definitely just mostly avoid combat and you'll be fine. I think I've only died once and it was intentional because I was getting a clip of me drowning. So it's definitely very easy to avoid extreme danger, I guess. But at the same time, getting into a fight. Like I got into a fight with some skeletons outside my house the other night, and it's just two skeletons. Shouldn't be that big a deal. But they nearly killed me. It was bad. Like they fucked up my armor real bad. Like I think they destroyed like all my armor and nearly killed me. And yeah, in modern Minecraft, that's not a thing that would have happened. Aside from yeah, okay, like armor works differently now to what it does back in these alpha versions, but combat is a lot easier. It's more complicated. There's more depth to it, but modern Minecraft's combat is a lot easier. Because sprinting just gives you so much control over your spacing. And I would say modern Minecraft skeletons not as dangerous, not trained US snipers, that's for sure. Versus yeah, fucking alpha skeletons, actually kind of alpha, kind of Chad, kind of kicking my fucking ass. I haven't had the classic alpha experience of going to chop down a tree first thing in the morning and getting blown up by a creeper. That's when I remember very fondly. Is this? Yeah, it is more effective with the pickaxe. I don't know why. Oh, some gravel. But yeah, there's definitely jank. Like if you put down slabs and you do a double slab and then you break it, you only get one slab back, which is definitely a little annoying. What other things are weird? Furnaces and stairs can only be placed facing one direction. Doesn't matter which way the player is facing. They always faced, I think it's west. So, tiny bit annoying. What else? Lots of silly little things. I think this is the version where if you put a sign on a cactus, it crashes the game. Should we test that? Let's test that. I have so much cactus. But I am playing through Betacraft because if you play a lot of the early Minecraft versions through the official Minecraft launcher, the sound doesn't work properly because the sound library was downloaded in a different way to how Minecraft is now. Where's this water? It's getting very loud. Torch there. I hear a chicken. Let's put some of the stone back, but not all of it. Yeah, I'll take some. I'll take the gunpowder as well. All right, let's see if I get another egg. I'll collect these until I update to a version where they're actually functional, which I think is the next version, but I couldn't tell you off the top of my head. I was looking through the version history and they kind of all blend together. I'm not seeing a lot of monsters. Yeah, okay, that's another thing that I don't know. I don't really know how mob spawning works in this version. because it is, I don't know exactly how it's different, but just from playing, it is very obviously different. So we will have to figure that out. Let's make us a sign and see if this is still the version that crashes when you put a sign on a cactus. Oh, yep. That's, yeah, you can see my mouse is, oh, there we go. Oh, is that gonna break that world? I hope it doesn't save that. I don't think that far. Orkies. Let's swap that back. If that broke my save, I blame you guys. That wasn't very funny. That wasn't very cash money. No, okay. It's saved right before the moment of failure. Let's move that back to where it's meant to be. Well, there you go. If you're playing Alpha 1.1.2, don't place cacti signs on cacti. It will fuck your shit up. And maybe autosave will not be as forgiving as it was for me. But yeah, I've got some ideas for some like nice little projects throughout this world. Like all these places that I've got these little just location pillars. I want to build some outposts, I guess. Obviously not like every single one, but hello? Where's my door? That's very strange. This is also not how deep we were. Okay. I think we might have jumped back a bit. That's a little annoying. Yeah, because we had like gravel over here and dirt over there. So yeah, doing it for the bit has God damn it. Doing it for the bit, seeing if that bug still worked, has maybe just gotten rid of how long we've been live? Half an hour? 15 minutes of mining. God. And that feels so slow in this version of Minecraft. 15 minutes of mining feels like fucking forever. I went through fucking 20 pickaxes, man. Come on. Okay, well, certified fucking dumbass Josh moment. Oh, this is also the version where you can still store stuff in your little crafting table there. I remember loving that. Another 4 inventory slots for free? Amazing. Hi Pyfro, how you going? Thank you for the lurk. Hope you're doing well. We just crashed our game intentionally, and then I am reaping what I have sown, which is pushing back 15 minutes of work because that was the last autosave, I guess. Oops. Yeah, I remember that was old duplication glitch because your inventory saves every time it's updated, but the world only autosaves every couple of minutes. So the old trick was if you found diamond ore, or if you had a diamond block, even better, what you would do is place down your block of choice that you want to duplicate, and then save and quit. So you go back to the menu, so you know that's like your save point, and then you would break the block, and then force quit, so Alt F4. And then when you reopen the world, you would have that block in your inventory still, but then it would also still be out in the world. And that was how you used to duplicate blocks for a while. Which I don't know if I ever actually did that as a kid. Because the friend that showed me Minecraft, he also showed me... Oh, can I remember the name of the tool? I don't know, some inventory editing tool. So you could just give yourself items and shit. So I never duped blocks because I would just give myself a gajillion diamond blocks and then build a house out of diamond blocks because that's what children do because they're like, hell yeah, diamonds. That's a rich person thing, right? Yeah, that's good old times. I think that bug took a while to get patched out as well. I say a while because probably in my child mind, it was a while until they patched that, but it was probably like less than a year. It probably wasn't that much time really. The little kid Josh was like, "That's fucking forever. Why haven't they instantly fixed this? There's so many cheaters." Anyway, that's fun little trip down memory lane. But yeah, let's get back to whatever cave it is. Also, yeah, I don't remember the caves being so... I was gonna say nothing, but nothing's not the right word. The way the caves generate, even compared to like, not even, you know, your cave update Minecraft, but versions before that. Definitely far more interesting than cave generation is now. Caves are very, very, very simple and also seemingly quite rare. Don't quote me on that, I might be wrong, but they seem very rare so far. The ones I've come across have been very small. Which kind of lines up with my memory of how things were as a kid. I'm gonna go cut down some trees while it's still light out. Oh yeah, make a door to replace the door that we lost in the the time travel. Because that's what we did. We did some time traveling. If anything, we unduplicated some blocks. So I think we're in the clear. Hey buddy, gimme. Yeah, punching sheep. That's another. That's instant nostalgia hit. The moment you start playing, you see a sheep, and you just want to punch it. You're like, fuck yeah. Haven't had that hit of serotonin since I was a child. Yeah, it's been very relaxing. Also a little bit creepy. I think old school Minecraft definitely has a little bit of that, like we were saying earlier, liminal space vibe. Especially when you're just wandering around for a while. And especially when I was recording footage, I was playing with my fog down super low. Because that was part of the aesthetic I was trying to channel. And yeah, no, it's unsettling vibes for sure. That's kind of fun in its own way. And definitely feels like... I was gonna say like nighttime's more of a threat, but I don't think so. It's definitely not like modern Minecraft where, you know, the sun goes down and there's monsters fucking everywhere. And that's because, like I was saying, the spawning seems to be very different. But yeah, I think just the darkness that comes when night comes is so much more oppressive than it is in modern Minecraft. It's like really, really isolating. Really, really drowns out the world in a full blanket of darkness. And that's kind of fun in its own way. That's something a bit different. Like I was saying, it's a bit more survival-y than modern Minecraft is. Modern Minecraft's definitely sandbox first, survival second. And I would still say that early Minecraft is sandbox first, survival second, but I think the ratio is a bit different. Like, I would say that really, like, a lot of survival stuff in Minecraft now is like, I don't know, I would say it's like maybe 20% survival focused and 80% sandbox focused. Versus, I'm gonna say it's probably like 60% sandbox, 40% survival. No. I'm gonna have to sit and think on that one. I don't know, maybe it's just the fact that like there's no health regen and getting food is a bit harder. That I'm like, oh, it's so much more a survival game. And it's really like, it's not. You just have fewer options. Which I think is a good thing. That's part of what makes the simplicity of it so relaxing, right? So you don't have to have a bunch of choices in all your gameplay. You can just... Okay, we did duplicate some items. I duplicated armor and stuff. Oopsie. I did not mean to. I was just doing it for the funnies, and the funnies... I think net neutral so far. Bit me in the ass, but also it was a good bit. That's not enough. Okay. But yeah, anyone in chat got some fun memories of early Minecraft? When did you start playing Minecraft? I think that's a good question. I was chatting to one of my friends about this the other day when we went out for dinner. And I was telling him like, oh yeah, like I went back to start playing Minecraft on the version, I don't know for sure, but this would have been around the time that I started playing Minecraft. So September-ish 2010. And holy shit, yeah, that's like almost exactly 14 years ago. That's wild. I didn't even think about that. But yeah, I was chatting to him and I was like, oh yeah, like just went back to that version. I can't remember what version. I don't think he nailed down exactly what version he started playing on. He was like, yeah, I was in high school when I started playing Minecraft. And Will's 2 years younger than me? 3 years younger than me, I think. Yeah, he started playing in like 2013, 2014. No, it would have been 2014 because he wasn't in high school in 2013. So yeah, 2014. I was like, yeah, no, like I had already like burnt out on Minecraft and moved on to other games in 2014 after pretty much like playing Minecraft non-stop for, I'd say probably pretty much all of 2010, all of 2011, all of 2012, and then probably a good chunk of 2013. 2013 was when I started kind of falling off the train a bit. I think that's also when the updates started slowing down, if I remember correctly. After the Microsoft acquisition. What a lot of people refer to as the Dark Ages. Which I, at the time, definitely agreed with. These days, less so. I don't think... If you're talking about it in terms of like popularity, then yeah, like Minecraft's definitely had Dark Ages. And yeah, that window from like 2014, probably a bit more 2015, to like probably 2017, 2018, maybe into 2019. 2019 is definitely when we started seeing a bit of a resurgence. But I think, yeah, probably up until, yeah, that four-year gap, 2014-ish to 2018-ish, that was definitely a bit of a lull in Minecraft's life. But then, yeah, it's had a pretty big boom, largely thanks to bigger updates and more regular updates. It's definitely a large part of it. I think also, like, it feels like there's been a really big marketing push the last few years. Like, pretty much every update gets like an animated trailer, as well as, I guess, Minecon being a thing again. I think that stopped for a while, if I remember correctly. Yeah, so the whole media machine is playing its part. But in terms of like actual content for the game, yeah, I don't agree with people saying that there was a dark age for a while, because I think all of Minecraft's updates have been at least moderately good. I don't think there's really been like a bad update per se. Definitely disappointing. No questions on that one. Some of those have been very recent. I've been very vocal about Caves and Cliffs Part 72 and Mojang over-promising and under-delivering. Definitely a good chunk of that. But they've also made it clear that they've learned from that and they've restructured the way they announce updates, which I think has been good so far. The vibes for updates have been definitely better since that change. Okay, now we're back to the same level. How long did that take us? We're at 42 minutes now. Okay, so it was like 10 minutes of work. Still. Yeah, I think like, okay, sure. There's been like some updates that haven't been great. I think a lot of 2014, 2015, that's World of Color. That's around the time they added horses. I know for me, I remember just seeing those updates and being like, these aren't for me. Like, this isn't my thing. As a whole, I think regulars are probably going to be completely unsurprised by this. If there's not a new redstone component or new mechanic that I can really dive into, probably not going to be that interested. And yeah, there was definitely a big quiet period on the redstone side for a while where I think comparators were a big update, and then hoppers were a big update. I think those are the same update. Let's check that quick. Minecraft Redstone update. (2013), yeah, because it would have been when I was still playing. So yes, that was all one update. God, that's fucking forever ago. Good God, I'm old. God, 2013. That's wild to think about. I would have been, when in 2013 was that? That was March 2013. So I would have been 12. No, math. I'd have been 13, 14, 15, 15. Would have turned 16 that year, I think. Yes. No? How am I this bad at... I would have turned 15 that year. I was 14. I'm tired, okay? I've had a long day. I've been up since like 5:45. I did not sleep properly last night. I was very stressed about being late for work. You know when like... I don't know if other people have had this. I've had this a lot, particularly with when it comes to like travel and flights. But any day that I'm like really anticipating, that night the night before that event, I will pretty much consistently go to bed early because I'm looking forward to that thing. Or a lot of the time it'll be because I need to be up early for a lot of big events. But then I'll just wake up throughout the night because I'm worried about being late. So like last night, I don't even know how many times I woke up. I went to bed just after 9. First time I woke up, it was 10:30. Second time I woke up, it was just after midnight. Third time I woke up, it was 2:30. Then I sort of half woke up some point after that, but it was before my alarm went off. So it would have been before 5:45. So yeah, very, very fractured sleep last night. Which honestly I think is worse than just getting less sleep. I think going in and out of sleep, at least to me, has way more impact on my energy throughout the day rather than being like, sorry man, I only got 4 hours of sleep. I can power through on a solid 4 hours of sleep. But even if like I probably still got like 6 to 7 hours of sleep last night, but because I kept waking up, um, this is now hypothesizing. I don't know if this is how sleep actually works. Don't quote me on this. But because I've woken up enough to like check my watch and see what time it is and actually read the time, um, and like process it enough that the time is seared into my memory so I can actually remember, oh yeah, I woke up and it was that time. Um, that's broken me out of whatever sleep stage I'm in, right? And then I kind of have to start again. Again, completely theorizing. If anyone knows how sleep works better than I do, please correct me. But yeah, versus at least if I have just like a straight 4 hours of sleep, I get one full sleep cycle that's not randomly interrupted by, I guess, my own anxieties, which, ooh, haven't said that in a while. But yeah, that's my theory anyway. I don't know. I know some people that are like, no, I need my like solid 8 hours of sleep every night. Can't function without it. I know some people that do not give a shit how much sleep they get because they will function perfectly adequately the next day. And then there's some weirdos like me that a lot of the time function better on 4 to 5 hours of sleep than they do in a full night's sleep. I don't know about you. I feel like I take longer to get my brain into gear when I've had a full night's sleep. Um, but that being said, I also probably have more balanced energy throughout the day when I have a full night's sleep versus, yeah, if I only have 4 hours of sleep instead of eight. Um, yeah, I can wake up and like, kick into gear straight away, but I'm not going to be able to sustain that for as long. But you know what? All that being said, I'm glad I've got my pretty consistent sleep routine. That's going to get even easier with my new job because it's just around the corner from my house. So I'm probably still going to get up at the same time. I don't know about you guys, but I actually kind of like getting up. Not necessarily like early in the morning. But early enough that I don't have to rush. And then just I can comfortably enjoy my morning. Have a coffee, sit down, maybe read the news a bit. God, am I just becoming an old man? I'm here, old man having a cigarette and a coffee and reading the newspaper every morning. Yeah, but it's definitely nice to start the day like that rather than what I do a lot of the time, which is wake up, roll out of bed, make breakfast, and usually I'm out the door while I'm eating breakfast. Got breakfast in my mouth while I'm driving. Um, which not ideal, gotta say. Definitely means that by the time I'm sitting in my car, I'm not fully awake yet, which is probably not great. Ooh, spooky cave sound. I think at this height, we can do a little landing platform. that water sound is pretty strong now. So I think we're in the right spot. And we're out of fucking pickaxes. Goddamn. But yeah, going back to what version of Minecraft you started playing on. So Will was saying, yeah, started like 2014-ish. So what was that update? Was that the horse update? No, that was still 2013. That's still 2013. Okay, 2014 is the Bountiful update. What is the quick summary in this? There, not a quick summary. Cool. Granite, andesite, and diorite are added. Cool. Prismarine, red sandstone, all the different door types, and fences and all that. Sea lanterns, sponge, slime blocks, coarse dirt, barriers, iron trapdoors. Okay, they added a shit ton of blocks, basically. Cool. That was a cool update. Oopsie. I was not done with that. That's a good time to start playing Minecraft, honestly. As much as people will describe that as the dark era of Minecraft. That's a good era to start playing Minecraft. That's where Minecraft, like, I think at that point is really solidifying what it turns into today, right? Where I was saying there's more emphasis on the sandbox than the survival. Which, like, cool. A lot of that is still like survival features, but still. Also, yeah, I'm not ragging on Minecraft for being sandbox focused now rather than survival focused. I see a lot of, like, because I've been playing alpha, I've been looking at people doing like alpha mods, and a lot of it's a popular genre of alpha mods that are usually around this time. There's a couple of updates that like people really hinge on. So one of them being this one, 1.1.2, because that's what the Nether is added. So that's obviously a really big turning point. And then the next one after that would be 1.2.6. So that was just like the most stable version of the original Nether update. And then after that is beta 1.7.3. I think it's .3. I'm not entirely sure about the last one, but beta 1.7. So that's when they added pistons and shit. Shears were added in that update. I don't remember what else is in that update. I don't know. Pistons and shears were a big one that I remember. I think dispensers were also that update. Redstone repeaters were probably also that update. I'm pretty sure that was the same update as pistons. But anyway, oh, hello. Some coal. And so there's a lot of what I guess I would call like divergent timeline mods or mod packs, where a very popular one that pivots, basically takes beta 1.7.3 and goes in like an alternative timeline for development. And that one is called Better Than Adventure, I think. Yeah. Because then 1.8 was the adventure update. That's the one that adds hunger and villages and all that shit. Which, again, that's like a very, very hard pivot for Minecraft. Which is also crazy because that's like only a couple of months after 1.7. And it just like revamps the game entirely. It was fucking crazy. I remember playing that when it came out, and it genuinely felt like a whole new game. So with that being said, I completely understand why people have such a strong sense of nostalgia for beta 1.7, because that is very much a turning point in Minecraft's history, and I fully respect people wishing it had gone in a different direction, and I don't entirely disagree with them. But a lot of the alpha ones, so I can't remember the name of the one I was just looking at. There were two or three. One of them was, I think, Divergent Minecraft, which, yeah, going off the Divergent timeline thing a lot, which was for Alpha 1.2.6, I think it was. And that was very much focused on kind of going down the fantasy route by the sounds of things. I didn't have a full look. It looked really interesting. You can tell the developers put a lot of work into it. But yeah, like definitely goes down a very different route. And then Not So Secret Saturday, which is for this version, 1.2, well, yeah, 1.1.2.1 or underscore 1. Which, yeah, also goes just like in a very different direction. They're very interesting mods that I'm probably going to have more of a look at some point. Do I have more glass? I don't. Oh, we can make a furnace. But yeah, I don't blame people for wishing Minecraft had gone in that direction. Was I lying about furnaces? Okay, yeah, you definitely can only place them in some directions. It looks like there are only two directions you can place them in. They also take fucking forever to break. I really shouldn't have placed all of them. Oopsie. You know what? Once we get our little landing floor sorted there, I'll jump open a browser tab and we can have a look at those mod packs. Because I think they're really interesting. I think they're very. Oh, I think it's based on which block is next to it, if I remember correctly. So now, if I put cobblestone there. Nope, never mind. Oh. That's weird. Whatever. Gonna leave it. Doesn't matter. I don't know if that's enough sand. So let's go sort out some more sand, which is right outside. But yeah, curious to hear what people, or when people started playing Minecraft, or what your memory of playing Minecraft for the first time is. Because I think those are two different things, right? Like, I know for a fact that the first time I played Minecraft was at my friend Jason's house, and he was showing me around his base, and I thought it was very cool. Do I remember anything about his base? Nope. I don't remember when exactly this was, aside from the fact that I know it was months before I got a copy of Minecraft myself. Don't know what version it was. Don't really know anything about it. Ooh, immaculate timing. And I'll be honest, a lot of my first memories of Minecraft are probably later than Alpha, I'll be real. Because the first beta version isn't that long after this. I think the first beta version is December 2010? So only a couple months after this. And yeah, definitely most of my memories are after the Nether update, at least. The original Nether update, because I'm a cool hipster like that. Sorry, kids, I was here first. Train of thought? Gone. I used to listen to this song all the fucking time. And now I genuinely cannot remember the last time I listened to this. Used to play it a lot in, I'm trying to remember what fucking discount Beat Saber was called before Beat Saber even came out. Audio Shield. Used to play this a lot in Audio Shield. Audio Shield's a great game. Okay, I remember it being a great game. Don't know if anyone's played Audio Surf. I remember playing a lot in high school. It was a cool little back when you used to actually have your music library on your computer instead of through a streaming service, where yeah, you could take any song out of your music library. I like the rest of that smell. Take any song out of your music library and you open it in Audio Shield, and it would map out a little rhythm game. Oh, more spooky. Map out a little rhythm game where you got like, I guess the simplest way to describe it would be like it's kind of like a car on a track. Yeah, I used to play the shit out of that in high school. And then when VR started to become a thing, which would have been around the time I was graduating high school, the developer of Audio Shield was like, yo, I basically just took the same beat mapping algorithm that was used in Audio Shield and was like, hey, here's the same thing, but it's in VR. And it was very cool. I had a lot of fun with it. It's good times. Remember, that was actually one of the first VR demos I ever played was Audio Shield. That was in Washington, D.C. in the US. And I have a video of it because my parents recorded me in the little VR booth at the Microsoft store in some shopping center I cannot name. And just fucking, I can't remember what the first demo I did was. There were 3. So you got to pick. We'll give you like a little menu. I wonder if the sort of demo booths still around. I don't feel like they're not as much of a thing anymore. Yeah, it would give you like 3 columns, and then it was, I think, 3 experiences in each column to pick from. So I had picked something in the first one. Can't remember what it was, but they were all like in escalating complexity, I guess. So the first one I did, don't remember. I assume it would have been something very basic, simple, tutorial. Here's how VR works, sort of thing. And then the second one that I did was the blue, which is kind of a ocean watching experience sort of thing. So the one in that demo is, I think it's the first stage in the full game, which is you just sit there and you get to watch, I think it's meant to be a turtle migration, that one. And you watch a bunch of turtles just migrate across this reef. It's all light and very pretty and happy and a very relaxing experience, honestly. It is a little bit expensive if you want to buy yourself a copy, but I'm out of pickaxes. Oopsie. Yeah, it's a little expensive to buy the game, which I have because I really enjoyed it and I found it very relaxing. But a lot of people say it's not worth it, which I don't agree, but anyway. Yeah, and you just get to watch that. There's a couple of different scenarios in the full game. So, like, there's one where you're in an abyssal trench, which, yeah, fun fact, the technical name for the pelagic zone that is the deepest in the ocean is the abyssopelagic zone, which sounds very fucking cool. Yeah, so you're in the abyssopelagic zone. You're in like the middle of a whale fall, which is a whale skeleton that like all the flesh is decomposed off it, and essentially makes like a little ecosystem around it, which is very cool. And then, yeah, there's some bioluminescent jellyfish. There's a giant squid. It's a very cool, probably like a little bit scary for some people, depending on how you feel about the ocean. Which video about that in the works as well. So I hope you like the ocean or you are fascinated by the horror that it holds. Either way. I just choked my tea. This is how I die. And then the third experience in that little VR demo, getting back on track, was Audio Shield. And I need to make more ladders, don't I? Yeah. And yeah, there's a video of me looking very goofy, swinging my arms about, having a great time experiencing VR for the first time. Yeah, that's a fun memory. So that's a good one. And if you know, my various videos on VR shit on my YouTube channel aren't an indication, yeah, I do still quite like VR. Definitely not as into it as I used to be. That's for sure. I couldn't even tell you if my fucking Quest, I was gonna say Quest 3, I wish, Quest 2 is charged. And I could crack open Steam and tell you the last time I used it, but it's at least 6 months ago. But I still think every time that I've bought a VR headset, it's been one of the best investments that I've made. Mostly for my physical health. Just gamify your exercise. It makes it so much easier. I don't really do that anymore because I just kind of got into a routine, especially since I've been working from home. I have. Wait. Yeah, I have a weight next to my desk. So like, whenever a video for work is rendering, or I'm waiting for my boss to reply, you know, do some bicep curls, which this is not the camera angle for. Or like some tricep extensions over the head. Or like, you know, anything, just like, you know, a few little bits a day go a long way. And when it's sitting right next to me, then I don't have an excuse. It's you know, better than checking my phone while I'm waiting for my boss to reply or something like that. Better for my physical and my mental health. Not for everyone, but for me. But yeah, that reminds me, I need to charge my VR headset so I can get some footage playing the Blue, because I need footage for that for a video as well. I'm very excited for the November video. It's going to be very cool. I'm going to go shoot part of it next week, and I think that part of it's going to be really cool. And then all the topics that we get to talk about and explore in that video. It's going to be very, very varied, very meandering, kind of train of thought sort of vibe. But it's a very cool video. I think it's very interesting. I've spent months writing it. So I'm very excited to see it coming together slowly but surely. I think it's the longest I've worked on a single project for a while, which is nice. It's kind of contrary to, I guess not necessarily contrary, but I don't usually do New Year's resolutions. But this year I was like, you know what, like, let's actually set a few, see how many of them I stick to, and make them reasonable, make them achievable. You know, smart goal setting and all that. Yawn, putting in some corporate fucking buzz language there, but yeah, so I set myself three that I remember and have done my best to stick to. So first one I've spoken about a lot, which was posting one video a month for this entire year, which so far I have more or less stuck to. Like a couple of them have been late, but for every calendar month in the year so far, there has been at least one video, plus shorts. I had originally told myself to do one short a week, but I'll be honest, I haven't kept up with that one. I don't know if it maybe averages out. It probably does average out because there were quite a few weeks, particularly at the start of the year, where I was posting twice a week, which I might go back to. We'll see. But yeah, so that was goal number one so far. Tick in the box for that. Goal number two was consistently go to the gym twice a week, which I'd say for most of the year I've stuck to pretty well, excluding times where like I've been sick, or when I've been on holiday, which I think those are reasonable. And honestly, when I'm on holiday, I'm usually doing a lot of exercise anyway. I'll have to check the stats, but I think in the 2 weeks I was in Japan, I walked just under 200 kilometers. So I definitely had plenty of exercise then. No question about that. Did I not grab my craft table? I left it here. Yeah, no, I got a ridiculous, arguably even too much exercise in Japan because other goal that I've had for myself for a while is skinny boy trying to put on some weight. And I lost 5 kilos while I was in Japan because I was eating more than my normal amount that I would here at home in Melbourne. But I was exercising way more than I do, so it didn't really balance out. Hello, Lucas. How you going? I was just talking about how much fucking weight I lost while I was in Japan. And the New Year's resolutions that I had set for myself at the start of the year and how those are going. Coming for Bushcraft Season 5? Maybe. I'll be honest, I have zero interest in modded Minecraft. So... Hi, Katie. Yeah, I did quit my job. Also, yeah, OMG non Fat Boy. I saw mods in there and I was like, this is already mostly quality of life. Okay, I was looking at mods earlier because I was trying to find some quality of life mods for Alpha Minecraft. Of just like stuff like, you know, you can't like shift click. Just like little like inventory management stuff. And some of the shit that people list under quality of life, I greatly disagree with those being described as quality of life. A lot of those are very game changing. But waypoints and backpacks. Okay, I'll give it a proper look when I'm off stream. We'll see. I don't know. I don't spend that much time gaming, and I was just taking this opportunity today to be like, you know what? I don't have to get up at fucking 5:45 in the morning tomorrow, so these are things that you qualify as quality of life. Sure. Like, I get it. There's stuff that like I'll add when I'm running my server that people are like, is this quality of life? And I'm like, I think it's so simple and unobtrusive that I would describe it as quality of life, but sure. But yes, Katie, I quit my job. I quit last week. Oh, Lucas, not. Why are you not a VIP in here, actually? How do I make you VIP? I don't know how to do this. It's been too long. Yeah, there we go. Just VIP Luckenberg. There we go. You should be able to post links now. But yeah, so technically I quit last week, and then today was just my last day. And yeah, thank fuck. I was getting pretty miserable at that job. I did see you set up the map and everything. Yes, that is very cool, Lucas. Gonna abuse being VIP. Look, as long as you're not putting porn or crypto scams in my chat, you're good. God damn it! He already beat me to the fucking crypto. Yeah, everyone go buy Lucas coin. God damn it. Crypto bros everywhere. Alright, I want to find the source of this mysterious water noise. Let me turn down my music. But yeah, I was getting very frustrated there. It was just, not the right job for me, and I was not the right fit for the company either. So I think my my bosses were also getting annoyed with me. And so yeah, we were kind of on the same page when I brought it up. No, it's more this way. Is it this way? Girlfriend demands you. Damn, tell Ash to get in here. I think we're going this way. Oh, more spooky cave sounds. Yeah, it was definitely just getting very frustrated by a lot of things that we just didn't agree on. When they hired me, it was meant to be a social media and just general video production role. And what ended up happening is I pretty much exclusively worked on their ads, which you've been around long enough to know that I'm very anti-advertising. I don't like it. Especially when I won't say what they were selling, but it was gambling related, and I'm not big on gambling either. But yeah, look, onto new and exciting things. I got a couple of weeks until I start my new job. Also, I can't hear the water now, so I think we gotta go that way. Yeah, I got a couple weeks to start my new job, which is more ethically aligned. Yeah, I don't want to get into specifics too much, but what that company does that I'm starting to work for is doing some good in the world, and that makes me happier. And I'm also only doing their social media. They don't do ads at all. So I'm only doing their social media. I get to work a bit more directly with people that I think will be very interesting. It sounds like it's a much more relaxing job. Yeah, fuck man. Like, I remember the first ad campaign that I did for this job when I joined on. They were like, hey, this is like our biggest one of the year. So sorry that we're throwing you in the deep end, but that's just how timings worked. I was like, yeah, that's fine. Happens. Not the end of the world. And for that campaign, how many ads did we do? A ridiculous amount. It was like 20 different ads for that one campaign. And that sucked. Found it. That's a very unfortunate place. Please no creeper jump scare. Thanks. This is what I mean about the dark being way more oppressive in alpha. Can't see shit. And yeah, they were like, oh, this is like the biggest campaign of the year. Don't worry, this is not like the normal workload. And they were right. That wasn't the normal workload, but the normal workload wasn't significantly lighter. And basically, I brought this up with them. I was like, look, realistically, now that I've been in here for a few months, you've hired one person to do 3 people's work. And they were making some accommodations to kind of change that, but I was like, yeah, this is still too much work for one person. Yeah, okay, so to be a bit more clear, was it 20? Has to be a multiple of 4. So it would have been 24 probably. So it would have been 6 ads, but then it was, so for each ad there was also subtitles, no subtitles, and then 16 by 9 by 16 and 4 by 5, and yeah, some other variations and stuff. So there was, yeah, like probably like 6 to 10 ads, and then 4 variations of each of the ads. So it was a lot of fucking work. Um, but yeah, it's a shame because I did like the people that I worked with. Like everyone there, it was a really small team and all really passionate about it, and all of them were a delight to work with. But yeah, I didn't personally align with the business on an ethical level, and I gave it a crack because they were doing some cool stuff, and I was like, this could be really interesting. But ultimately, yeah, the ethics side of thing got to me, and the workload was too much, and I was like, nah, this is not for me. This is not what I want to be doing, and so I moved on. And I'm very lucky, or maybe it's just a reflection of my resume. Um, but the job that I'm starting now, I think was like the second job I applied for. Um, I like allocated in my calendar. I was like, cool, look, I gotta start looking for jobs. So I'm gonna allocate an hour a week and just apply for as many jobs as I can that like I feel ethically I'm aligned with. Like I would be a good match for, not just applying for jobs for the sake of applying. And yeah, I didn't have to do that. It was in my first batch of job applications where I probably only applied for like 5 jobs that night because I was being picky about it. And I got an interview pretty much straight away and did a little demo for them. This is the most expansive cave I've found so far. I'm rather surprised. That's also a very nice amount of iron. Yeah, so I'm quite fortunate that just happened to find the right job at the right time, and the owner thinks I'm a great fit. So yeah, I just signed the contract for that today. So I've got a little while before I get started, but that's good because I've got some freelance work I got to catch up on that I'm a bit behind schedule on, and then I'm going up to the Gold Coast for the weekend with some of my friends for a little boys trip. And then they're flying back to Melbourne on Sunday night. But on Sunday night, I'm going to go hang out with my parents for a couple more days because they live up that way. So I was like, I'm already 90% of the way there. I might as well go spend some time with them while I'm already up there, which I'm very much looking forward to because when was the last time I saw them? April, I think. It's been a little while. I miss having my parents in the same city. That's for sure. But it is what it is. It's definitely better than being halfway across the world, like when I was living in South Africa and they were living here in Melbourne. And it's also better than living with them. So I think most people that have moved out will probably agree that your relationship with your parents tends to get better when you're not right on top of each other. You're not sharing a space with them. You got a bit of room to breathe, a bit of room to do your own thing. Um, you know, walk around your house naked, leave your dishes all dirty and shit because no one's gonna chase you until future you has to get around to doing it. Um, yeah, and that getting to operate in your own space at your own pace is good. Uh, Obviously, for some people, their relationship with their parents is not going to be all that great. But even before I moved out, I had a pretty dang good relationship with my parents. So just kind of got better. A lot of the, a lot of the little conflicts you have when you're living with people, I don't have to deal with those. And it's nice because then whenever I see my parents, it's pretty much like, yay, a little bit of holiday mode, right? There's no everyday life stuff. But yeah, I do wish they were a little closer, have like a weekly family dinner or something. That would be nice. Um, but not the end of the world. But yeah, those sort of little things I miss. The same thing as I was like kind of going on this tangent earlier, and I got sidetracked by God knows what. Um, I was like, oh yeah, look, I know a lot of people are not morning people, and I'll be real, I'm not one of those people. I don't particularly like getting up in the morning. I would rather have a good old sleep in until I feel ready to get up. But at the same time, if I always did that, I'd probably never get up. And so that's why we don't do that. But one of the reasons that I became more of a morning person is because of one of my ex-girlfriends. And honestly, not even directly because of her, kind of indirectly. But she and I were living together at the time, well, kind of living together. And her uni classes started at like 7:30 in the morning. So every morning that she would have her morning classes, okay, can I? These furnaces drive me nuts. I also don't need that many furnaces, really, but whatever. We're going with it. Let's throw that in. Make some chests. How many do we need? Let's do four. That's too much. I need sticks anyway. But yeah, so every morning that she would have to get up for uni, all my classes started way later, so I didn't have to get up. But we would always both be up and just have a coffee together in the morning. I would always get up and make us coffee, and it was nice just have that little morning routine of just sitting there. Her window looked out over the train line, so we would watch depending on what point in the year it was, because yeah, South Africa and trains are, let's just say, with all the protesting and crime, a lot of the trains do not get to stay running a lot of the time. Um, but when the trains were running, it was nice, yeah, to just sit by the window, enjoy each other's company, and have a little coffee while we watch the trains go by. And even though I don't get to do that anymore, I still enjoy having my little morning routines like that. So yeah, when I do get to get up and slowly enjoy a coffee instead of just putting it in my little travel mug and going straight to work, um, it's nice to, oh hello, more iron. It's nice to sit down and enjoy it instead of, doing it as just a fuck, I just got to get this done, right? I got to get the coffee in so I can wake up faster and get to work faster. It's nice to sit and relax and just appreciate the world as it goes by. And I'm trying to do that more in general, which I would recommend for everyone. Torch in, is that the middle? Yes. That doesn't need to be there. And 1, 2, there we go. All right. We can block that off. I don't think we explored the whole cave, right? No, we didn't. There was more in there. Okay, we can leave that open. Let's make this a little bit more space. All right. yeah. So yeah, like I said, I'm trying to slow down and enjoy things more. Which, okay, you can't put chests directly next to each other. I remember that not being the case, but I guess we don't need to. Can you open? Nope. Dang it. We can we can get rid of some of these furnaces. We really don't need this many. But yeah, so I highly encourage people to take that bit of time out of their day when they can. I know life is very busy, and especially, this is something my therapist gives me shit for. Not stopping. I, most of the time, have my schedule more or less filled to the brim because there's just so many things that I want to do in the world. And I have the capability to do a lot of them. I just have to make the time for it. And that means that I don't have a lot of time, if that makes sense. That was sure a sentence, Josh. But sometimes the right thing to do, not just for your mental health, but also your physical health, is yeah, stopping and just taking some time to chill the fuck out. Because yeah, this is one that we're still working on. Actually, I put that in the furnace. Hey, is to me a lot of things that I find relaxing. People don't like. I went ice skating with some friends the other night because I've been itching to go ice skating for ages, and I've been roller skating for most of this year. And to me, that sort of physical exercise, particularly something like ice skating, where when you're going to a rink, it's very repetitive. You're just doing circle and circle and circle and circle. To me, that's very relaxing because I can just switch my brain off and just kind of autopilot some music like what's playing now, actually, like kind of good to just like vibe out. And to me, that's like one of the easiest ways for me to switch my brain off and just stop thinking and just relax. But I also know that to a lot of people, that isn't relaxing. For the same reasons that, like, to me, going to the gym is really relaxing. Going for a run, depending on what mood I'm in. If I'm really in the mood to run, I'm probably pissed off. And so it's a good way to burn that energy. Because I actually fucking hate running. I hate running so much. But most of the time when I go for a run, it's because I'm in a fucking horrendous mood. Like genuinely just like a horrific person to be around. I like it'll be like one of my worst days. But going for a run, as much as I fucking hate running, I always feel like shit after going for a run because I do not have runner stamina. But it always just kicks me out of whatever shitty mood I'm in. Same when I go skating, like rollerblading. It's nice to just switch off my brain and just go for a skate, go fast. That's something that I enjoy a lot. When I was high school, I did a lot of like downhill skating, a lot of longboarding. That again was also very relaxing to me. Even the times where I've had some fucking gnarly accidents on a skateboard, I will tell you that. I think one of the worst ones that I had would have been in the rain. I want to say I was probably in grade 11. That sounds about right. And it was one of those days that I wasn't in a great mood, just needed to get out of the house, clear my head. And so I went and skated up the hill that I usually do. It's maybe, I don't know, a 10-minute skate. The bottom of the hill is like a 10-minute skate from where I lived, and it's probably another 5 or 6 minutes to get up the hill because it's pretty steep. And this is a hill that I'm skating all the time, right? A few times a week. And it was raining heavier than usual. And while I was pretty comfortable with skating in the rain, I don't think I'd ever gone for a skate in rain that heavy. And usually when it was raining that heavy, I wasn't taking that hill. That was like the biggest hill that I could immediately think of in the area. That wasn't like a main road. There were definitely some of the main roads were steeper, but I'm not suicidal. I'm an adrenaline junkie. It's different. um, so yeah, I'm going down that hill, kind of trying to go as fast as I can. I think part of the thrill is what is kind of calming. Does that make sense? The adrenaline is calming, in the way that like when you're when you're doing any sort of extreme sport, there's a very intense level of focus that comes with that. So when you're going down a hill at 30, 40 Ks an hour, it's probably more like 30. Um, who's fucking. All right, as for later, as a later problem. Yeah, when you're going down a hill at 20, 30 Ks an hour, and the only thing between you and the road is, a wheel about that big, a little bit of metal, and a very thin piece of wood. Um, there's a lot of thrill and focus that goes into controlling it. And I think that's why I find it very relaxing. It's not like when like I can play Minecraft and just fucking yap for centuries because Minecraft is not most of the time. I think when you guys see me like do redstone and stuff, that's a different story. Or when I that stream where I was trying to build a dinosaur skull or dragon skull, and my brain was like struggling so hard to figure out how to do the organic shapes and then also talk to chat at the same time. I was struggling that was a rough one. Um, but like for the most part, a lot of gaming and Minecraft in particular is yeah, you go a little autopilot-y, but it's not a focused task. It's a brain off task in the sense of like very, very low effort. Low effort's dopamine. That's it. Versus yeah, more extreme sports like that is high effort dopamine. High risk, high reward. And that level of focus is very calming to me. Gonna have to talk this out with my therapist again because I definitely did not go into this much detail in therapy because I was trying to figure out exactly why I find it relaxing. Um, but yeah, I get that like a lot of people don't like relax that way. But I don't know, am I insane to relax? Like everyone has their own way of relaxing, right? And to me, that's doing something that actually shuts my. I swear I just heard chicken. Right, moving on. Whatever the fuck I was saying. I'm trying to remember how I got onto that tangent. New Year's resolutions. We didn't even cover all of those. Okay, going back to that topic. Which, yeah, I don't know how many people actually do New Year's resolutions. Like, when I say actually, I mean like actually like committing to it, right? Not doing the token, yeah, this year's the year I'm really gonna make a change, and then you go to the gym for a week and give up. I mean, like the people that like actually set New Year's resolutions, be like, yeah, fuck yeah, I'm gonna do this. Um, and I've never really done it before because I was a cynical, jaded asshole for a lot of my life. That was like, it's just literally just another day. There is nothing significant about the 1st of January of this year or next year or the year after. So I'm not going to make a New Year's resolution because it's just the theater, the performance of it. Cynical Jaded Josh is correct in all of those things. Ow. I missed that sound. That's so good. Yeah, I'm correct in saying all of those things about New Year's resolutions because, yes, it is very largely about the performance of it. But I can't fucking shift click. I keep forgetting. Yeah, I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Like, it's not for the performance for anyone else. I'm performing to myself, right? That makes sense. I don't know. So that's why I set New Year's resolutions, like proper actual ones that I was dedicated. So like I said earlier, gym twice a week, which I think for the most part, probably, aside from being sick and being on holiday, or at least a form of exercise, dedicated like exercise session twice a week. I've definitely done. So kudos to me for that. Second one was posting at least one long form video a month, which so far I have done exactly that. I have posted one long form video for every calendar month of the year so far. Some of them have been late, but they have all made it. And then the other one was, do I want to do it like that? To not use dating apps for an entire year, which I don't know if I've talked about that one on stream. I don't think I have. I don't really talk about. I was about to be like, oh, I don't really talk about dating on stream. That's a fucking lie. Sometimes I've spoken too much about dating on stream, but you live and you learn. Yeah, and honestly, that one's not been that difficult. I think once you get off dating apps and you realize how fucking horrific they are, it's actually really hard to bring yourself to go on them again. Which, yeah, I think that I've definitely spoken about dating apps actually being fucking horrible. Yeah, don't recommend. 2 out of 10. 2 out of 10 is generous, honestly. Oh, Tapioca's having a yap outside. Do we let her in? Let's let her in. Outside my door, not like outside my window or outside my apartment. She's not an outdoor cat. Not anymore. I used to let her outside. And they started getting in too many fights. And I was like, this is not good for your health, and it's not good for my wallet. And it leaves me worried sick about you, because you're out doing stupid shit. And then I moved where I am now, and I'm right next to a highway, and I was like, I love you, but you're too stupid to be going out next to a highway. You do not have the brain cells to navigate this area safely. Oh, motherfucking pickaxe. I should probably... We have a good chunk of iron now. I feel like it's time we make it an iron pickaxe. But yeah, let me go grab Tapioca. Hey, baby. Come. You are going to get picked up again. Are you okay with that? No? Good stretch. What's up? You just want attention? Oh. We got her. It's Tapioca time. Hi, where you going? Camera's this way. Hi. She smells like baby. She sits like an old man. Oh, okay. Hey, settle. Put you down. There. Hey, up. That's all she wants. Every now and then, she just needs a little dose of attention. Which, since I've been working from home most of this year, Oh man, it's gotten bad. She's needy. Like when I first adopted her, I was working 3 days a week. So she had me at home a good chunk of the time. And so very quickly it became very needy, kind of expected. And then when I started my previous job, not the one that I quit, the one, or not the one that I just quit, the one that I was doing before that, that was in the office. And for most of the time I was working there, it was a pretty long drive, probably an hour in the morning and an hour and a half in the evening. So she got a little more comfortable not having me there all the time. And then, yeah, pretty much all of this year, first half of this year, I was working from home full time. And then last couple of months, it's been 2 days in the office, 3 days at home. On and off, it varies a bit, but for the most part. And yeah, she's always been a neat little baby. That's just who she is. She's a little princess. But yeah, it's gotten worse. She just here for the attention, man. She's just used to getting affection 24/7, which does have me considering adopting another cat. But big issue. And I think I've told this story on stream a few times because it's funny. But she doesn't get on well with other cats. Uh, like, like at all. Like it's bad. It's bad. When I went to adopt her, me and my girlfriend at the time drove from my place that was out on the west side of Melbourne to a shelter that was pretty far out on the east side. It was about an hour and a half, 2 hour drive. And we get to the shelter and, chat to the lady that kind of like, oh yeah, cool. We'll take you through to the cat section. And wait, let me flatten this layer and I can build a little diagram. Then we can continue the story with with a visual for it, so you can follow along. We'll get that bit of coal. Can't have any coal on my walls. I should probably mine the rest of that before we build that in. But okay, where the ladder is the entry to like the cat area of the shelter. And I'm gonna use dirt because I don't feel like using my pickaxe to break it all. So we've got around the perimeter is all. Well, there's another door on this side, but yeah. So around the perimeter, there's cages for each of the cats. They're pretty decent sized cages, probably like a meter and a half by a meter and a half, by probably like 2.5 meters tall, with like multiple like layers for them to climb and stuff. And Tapioca would have been in like that one, thereabouts. And there's like a little island in the middle with somewhere to sit and then like a box of toys. So the lady that's walking us through is like, yeah, this is Tapioca. Lets her out. And she was like, yeah, she'll like take a little bit to get out and warm up, but she's very social. And we're like, okay, cool. And then she's going back to the counter. So while me and my girlfriend at the time are just sitting here waiting for Tapioca to come out, she does eventually come out and doesn't acknowledge us, but goes to this cage and hisses at the cat or cats in there. Some of them were sharing. Goes to this cage, hisses at the cat in there, and so on. So does a full loop until she's hissed at every other cat in the shelter. And then once she's found her way back to the open door of her cage, then she turns to me and my then girlfriend, and just gets all cute and cuddly. And it was so funny. She's got such an attitude. Bless her little soul. But that is why I say that as much as I think adopting another cat might help her separation anxiety, um, I don't know. I don't know if that's the right move, given how she's interacted with other cats in the past. So, I don't know. It's only been a thought so far. It's not like I've really moved towards planning for that at all. Just because, look, at the moment, don't need another animal to be responsible for. Little Miss Tapioca is enough on her own. Definitely a handful. And I don't know if another animal in the house would make it easier because then Tapioca has a friend to keep her company, or it would make it harder because then maybe I just end up with two cats that are just as needy as Tapioca, but only needy towards me, and they don't really give each other much affection. Which, like some of my friends, they have cats like that, where they're both very cute and cuddly with people, but they don't like each other one bit. And that's not the situation I want to end up in. So, anyway, that's that's a I was gonna say not even really a problem, like a hypothetical future Josh, very far future Josh problem, not in the near future. That's all right. I don't think I really have enough space in my current place for another cat as well. Like, again, if they get on fine, then yeah, I would be able to. But if they didn't, then I don't know how I'd really manage the space. Like, do I technically have the space for another litter box? Yes. But do I want another litter box in my apartment? No, not really. So, yeah, that idea will continue to sit on the back burner for the foreseeable future. Let's finish this layer, and then I'm going to take a quick break. We'll top up my tea, because that is just about done, and what is in there is cold. And now that we have a buttload of cobblestone, we can go build something. Not that we have a ton of block options to be building with. Probably need to go chop down some more trees before we start building, actually. I don't know what I want to build. Got to think about that. I think, yeah, I'll go with what I had planned earlier. Ooh. There's a call to adventure. Yeah, I also don't know how deep we are. Like, I don't know how far from bedrock. I'm gonna assume we more or less started at sea level. Like, maybe 4 blocks above sea level. So, I don't know, on the way up we can count. I can hear him walking around. Let me turn down my music. Turn off Minecraft. Oh, he's gone quiet. He's shy. Hello? I'm really struggling to tell. It's like there. Hello. But could also be above or below us. Oh, the footsteps have stopped. Oh no, he's still there. I really can't tell. Oh, yep, there we go. There's the cave. How exactly? You know what? I'm not gonna deal with that just yet, but we know as we dig deeper, it's gonna be a cave around here. Ah, yeah, there we go. Hey, you gorgeous. Wasn't even that far. Where's your zombie buddy? Did he despawn? I think so. Yeah, I really don't know how the fuck. Oh, there's lava down there because I can see the light. And that's a safe thing you can assume in this version. If there's light in a cave, it's either a cave that makes it to the surface or it's lava. That's it. Is there the might also be a mob just walked on a redstone ore, but I don't think that's quite as bright. Like that's definitely lava, which means diamonds. Diamonds this tree. I haven't had diamonds in this world yet. I've not done much mining. It's mostly been building my little house and yeah, that's kind of it. All right, well, that's one more layer than we said we do, but that's all right. Bonk. Let's wrap this up. Well, now that there is such a call to adventure, hey, I am still gonna go make my cup of tea, but when we come back, I'm gonna continue going for a little explore down here, and we'll see what on earth we end up finding. I'm gonna bring these torches down to this level though, just so we don't have any visitors spawning in our little safe zone. Don't want that. And then we can smelt a bit more iron. Make an iron pickaxe. Get us some diamonds. Oh my god, we already have a good junk. Junk? Yes. It's so much cobblestone. Yep, while that runs, I'm gonna go make myself a cup of tea. So I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Okie dokie. Time to answer the call to adventure. Also, my webcam is not in the right angle when I'm sitting. This is not. This ain't it. Better. I think we have enough to make a full set of iron armor. And I am tempted. I think we're a little bit short. Let's do chest plate. And I don't have any boots on them, so we'll do boots. Probably should have done a helmet. Might as well. Let's bling it out. We'll see how long this lasts. I don't know how long it's gonna last in alpha. It might just get shredded through. How's it looking down there? Oh, he's still chilling. Okay. Um, let's put the money pit. Let's not also take all the iron with us. That would be very stupid. Is there anything else? I don't need 4 furnaces on. I actually might leave some cobblestone up here. No. More than anything, I'm actually gonna turn on my music so I can hear the game a bit better. Hey, pal. More than anything, I'm scared of skeleton coming out of nowhere. That's where the real trouble begins. Hey, buddy. Should probably have a way out. Come on. Yeah, over this way. Okay. To adventure! Without the explosive peanut, I should have a wooden pickaxe. Wooden? Stone. The other soft one. Wood is soft, but stone is soft. Why do I... Who gave me the right to speak? Who gave me the ability to pollute your ears with such sounds? Alright, let's... is that the wall? Yeah, I don't want to ding that up. I see diamonds. I also see dark. Oh, and redstone. It does seem pretty... I'm not gonna lie. Just the hurt sound kind of scared me. Oh, there is more cave somewhere though. Oh, he's close. Did we get a zombie spawner maybe? He's so close. Where are you? Oh, he's like right here. Is it above? That's always a risky game. More spooky cave sounds. I will say, I remember as a kid, nothing scared me in this game as much as just their fucking freaky ass cave sounds. Where are you? And I'm so sorry. Still kind of this way. That pickaxe. Okay. We'll come back to this little side quest in a moment. Let's go get our diamonds. And we'll figure out where those guys are. And some redstone. Is... Are you for real? I cannot believe this. I am devastated, gutted, ruined even. Alright, well that's it, streams. No, let's get a redstone and... Oh my god, that takes forever to mine. Thank you. Grab some of that. Not super stressed about grabbing the coal or the iron. I should grab the iron. I just spent a whole shit ton of iron on my super swanky armor. So yeah, I should definitely grab the iron actually. There's a good chunk of redstone. Good to know you can eat your food when your health is full. And now my pickaxe is not animating. Weird. Okay. Is there more cave? Yeah, there might be more cave if we follow the lava. That's generally the trend I've found. And then we can go from there. And given that we are at lava level, we're not that far off bedrock. I mean, it's still going to take a good chunk of mining because we're doing our big old mine shaft. But in terms of total distance, yeah, we're not too far. Alright, well, we shouldn't be ungrateful. Let's not spit in Orange Jesus' face for the gift that he's blessed us with, a single diamond. We shall be grateful. I'll be even more grateful if we do find a dungeon. That'll be cool as. We can build an old school mob farm. Assuming I remember how to make one. I feel like I'll be able to figure it out. It's not that different to how you would do one now. Like it's a little different, but it's not that different. All right, let's go find Mr. Zombie. All right, so yeah, if we get back down there, and there is still zombie sounds. Which it does not seem like there is. I thought those were footsteps. It's the music. Oopsie. Dang, trail's gone cold. Where are you? Okay, I give up. That is a side quest we will return to. Let's go that way. It looks like there's more cave that way. Let's go along. Lava level. We can be cheap and use the lava for light. Not that we're lacking in coal, some more iron. Don't mind if I do. Oh, actually, something I want to do now that we've got a little lava pool. We'll do this later. We won't do this now. but I want to replicate a bug that I remember running into as a kid. Let's go that way. Where I'm hoping that crafting table doesn't go into lava. That would be preferable. I would appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, a bug where I remember. Okay, dark. Mining some redstone, like this, but the vein went down. So well, that's gone. But it was like this, and every time I stood here, I would take damage, and after a while, I couldn't figure out why. There was lava, I think, in this block, if I remember correctly. And I assume it's like some directional thing where if this corner is like, say, northwest, I don't know. If it's northwest or northeast or like, one cardinal direction, lava would hurt you through that corner. Just like a little bug. I don't know if that's still a bug in this version. I don't know if that was ever documented as a bug. I don't know if my brain completely made up that memory and that actually never happened. And I was just stupid and taking damage from something else. Not looking like there's a whole lot here. Hopefully, we keep following the lava. And we can get ourselves, hopefully, another diamond. Maybe even more. Maybe, hopefully, please. Yeah, I remember, yeah, dying to that lava corner glitch. And it would also burn your items through whatever direction that was. So that was a fun time. Okay. It's all still the same lava pool. Surely we find something. Otherwise, we can start strip mining, but what's the fun in that, right? I'm not gonna do that on camera. That's I know we always joke about the Minecraft YouTubers cheating whenever they're like, oh yes, I did some mining off camera. But now I haven't done the YouTube shit for a while. No, I fully fucking get why they did it. A, boring as shit for them to do. B, it's hard as shit to make that interesting. Let's see if we go this way. If we find anything. Also, yeah, that bug when you uncrouch is very funny. And slightly annoying. How much? Another half stack of redstone nearly? I think that's a full stack when we get it up top. Oh, I used to have this superstition as a kid playing Minecraft where whenever I saw a patch of gravel underground or patch of dirt, I would always excavate the entire thing. Let's do that with this one. Because I believed, I'm going to turn that down because it's so loud, turn the music back up. I believe that doing that would guarantee you finding some minerals, which I get why I used to think that, because clearing out a patch of dirt like this is way faster than clearing out a patch of stone like this. And so, just by the sheer fact I was exposing more surface more quickly, it felt like doing this was a guaranteed way to find some goodies. I mean, so far, not wrong. We've got some coal, we've got some iron. Don't mind me still trying to shift click, even though I keep saying that it's not shift clicking here. Iron's enough of a goodie. I don't want to keep going, but it's gonna keep going. I said we're gonna do it. We'll do it. Let's see if little Josh Superstition was right. We can get us the diamonds. Oh, let's see some redstone. I've come across any gold. I got like one bit of gold in my other world. And that's how shovel's done. Come on. Gold or a diamond, surely. Surely. I'm not even asking multiple diamonds, a single diamond. A single diamond for a single man. In this economy, that seems like a very reasonable ask. Very humble. Surely. What is the price of gold now? I know the price of copper the last couple of years has gone through the roof. I am not entirely sure why though. I know part of it is semiconductor manufacturing go up. We make more things that require copper. A lot of consumer electronics and all that shit. But I don't know if there's like a shortage in whatever country does a lot of copper mining. I don't know what country does the most copper. I don't know. Let's have a quick Google. Country that provides the most copper. Interesting. I wouldn't have guessed. Chile, Peru, the Congo. The Congo is not too surprising. China, and then the US. Australia is number 8, which that kind of expected to be higher. Our mining industry is really big, but I don't know if copper is something that we really have a ton of here. I know iron and coal are really big here, but I don't know about copper. Yeah, well, given the state of the Congo, can understand why there would perhaps be a copper shortage. For the other ones, yeah, not so sure. Okay, where the fuck is out? This way? Yeah. Oh, without going in lava. All right, let's head back over this way. Just see if we can hear a friend again. Yeah, no, it doesn't seem like it. Dang it. Well, I think on that note, on that note, I think that's a good place to wrap things up for now. We can come back to a little bit of Minecraft another time. I'm gonna look at that bushcraft stuff that Lucas told me to look at because he did invite me, and I was at work, so I didn't look at it. And then I got home and I had other stuff to do, so I then also did not look at it. Let's definitely move the valuables. I'll leave wood and ladders down here. And then I should probably also leave tools here, hey? Don't need all this shit on me. I'll take the axe because we need some wood, and then I'll try really missing shift clicking. Gonna get carpal tunnel like this. I should have more iron there. Yeah, I'll grab that coal as well. Is there anything in there? Yeah, grab as much of that as we can. Um, I guess we can make a flint and steel. I haven't made one yet. Pretty good haul though. We're decked out in full iron armor. That's something. Which would mean absolutely nothing if a creeper just jumped us right there. Actually, I don't know what difficulty I'm on. What difficulty am I on? Easy. I don't know if that's its fault or not. But that's what I've had it set on the whole time. Just chilling. I need to put a flower back there. I taken the flower off because the grass wasn't growing. I didn't know if that was because I put a flower there. But the grass is now grown. There you go, buddy. Humble little abode. Okay, we have some somewhat organized storage, so we can put the goods away for another day. I'm gonna have things nicely organized. I'll grab that flint. Thank you. That, I don't know what I'm gonna do with iron and stuff at the moment. For now, I guess that can go in here. I'll figure that out. I really figured I'd only need these chests for, you know, the big storage. Things we gotta keep a lot of, which look, in this version of Minecraft is probably just cobblestone and dirt and pork chops in case you accidentally eat one when you're at full health like I just did. Yeah, let's get cool. And clicking on that middle part of your hotbar just drops it out of your inventory. Good to know. We're gonna get a little sunrises this way. That's less fun. We don't get a little sunrise over the ocean, but we do get a little sunrise over the valley we can't really see from here. It is very underwhelming. Yeah, it is going that way. Okay. But we can have one with Mr. Cal. And then wrap things up. And we'll see if anybody's alive. Send you their way. Maybe Pyfro, if Pyfro's live? I don't know. Let's... There we go. Oh, there's a spider. I haven't killed a spider yet. They seem relatively uncommon. I was gonna say rare, but I don't think rare is quite the right word. Look at that. Watching the sunrise, getting up nice and early, having a nice cup of tea. That's what it's all about. Alright, I'll give modern Minecraft one thing. This sunrise fucking sucks, honestly. But that's just how the shading and the skyboxes work in this one. But thank you all for hanging out. Let's see if any buddies are live right now. Following, please. Pyfro is live. Let's go. But yeah, go check out the latest video over on YouTube, exclamation YouTube. New video out in a couple of weeks. There's some shorts going out next week or so. Plenty of stuff going on. And yeah, November and December videos. November video is very cool. December video might be kind of lame and it might just be something I'm going to enjoy. That might change it. We'll see. Anyway, Guess I had a Pyfer for me. And yeah, thank you for hanging out. Peace. Oh, the cows are on the cactus again.